and welcome back to my channel. These are indeed trying times, and as I mentioned last week in the video, you can either address those times under a survival mode, focusing on the negative, the fear, or you can face these times in a renewal mode, focusing on the opportunities, on the positive. And what will be important is a year from now, how do you look back upon yourself? Will you be proud of the way you acted? Will you think that you mattered, that you helped people as well as helped yourself? And these are times where you may want to focus on two different things. First, of course, taking care of yourself, relaxing and so on and so forth, but also being proactive, being active, being effective. And these are not exclusive. Most people tend to think you can either do one or the other. I believe you can actually combine both of them. And what we've done is we've created a new mini-series called Iconic in the Midst of Chaos, which will also be published in Amazon Kindle in a few weeks, and I will keep you posted on this. And during this mini-series, we will focus on what are the tools, what are the strategies, what are the techniques that will allow you to become iconic in the midst of the current pandemic, in the midst of chaos. Today, I'd like to focus on the 4 pillars that are important in taking care of yourself, because I believe you need to take care of yourself first before you can become iconic. And those 4 pillars are as follows. First, it's about your soul. And your soul is about the spiritual aspect of your life. So it's about first simplifying things around you, either from a physical standpoint, getting rid of all the clutter that we tend to amass during the years. It's also about being able to simplify things in your mind, focusing on what is truly important. Your mind is also about reducing your ego. The nature is giving us a very strong signal about our meaning on earth, and it's a good time to reflect and think, why do I matter? What is my footprint in the world? And getting rid of the ego that we may have accumulated over the years. The mind is also about reconnecting with the truth. What are my true values? What are my true objectives? Do I know what my values are? And do they matter? Do I follow my values in whatever I do? The second pillar is about your mind, and this is more about psychology. And your mind is about learning new things, reflecting on things, learning new skills. It's also about visualization. It's also about understanding your environment, understanding how the environment impacts you, and how you can actually work with this environment in a positive manner. The third pillar in taking care of yourself is about your heart. And that's more about emotions. It's more about your emotional IQ. How do you connect with people? Do you take care of people? Your families, your friends? Do you call them? Do you take care of the people that need help in these times? As well, of course, as taking care of yourself. It's also about gratitude. I think gratitude is of paramount importance. Yes, of course, there are many challenges, but we also have so many things to be grateful about. We still have a home, we still have food, we're in good health, hopefully. We're focusing on the positive aspect, being grateful for what we have is also very important from a heart perspective. The last pillar is about your health, and your health is, of course, exercising, maintaining a healthy body, making sure that despite the confinement, we still have some sort of physical activity as much as we can. It's also about hygiene. It's also about understanding that, all right, we may be confined, but I'm still taking care of myself. I'm still shaving. I'm still taking a shower. These may be small, but they are actually truly important. Do I make my bed in the morning, or do I leave the bed open the whole day? This impacts your mind. So your health is also obviously about nutrition. How do you nourish yourself? Because what you put in your body has a huge impact on your mental health, on your physical abilities, and so on and so forth. And it's also about, of course, relaxation. Do you take the time to relax? Do you take the time to acknowledge that sometimes you feel tired? So you're not pushing yourself, you're just relaxing. So those are the 4 pillars about taking care of yourself before you can actually go out and be proactive and become iconic in the midst of chaos. So thank you very much. I hope this was informative for you, and we'll see each other next week again. Have a great weekend. Thank you.